UI7 Newsbreak.
We have an inside look at how the campus community is helping alleviate the financial struggles of one undocumented U of I student.
My mom has to work 2 to 3 jobs just to support me being here, and it's been a struggle just for me to graduate.
Then, the Spring Festival Holi fills the air with color as some students celebrate their Hindu roots.
Later, we meet a blind runner who faces the challenge of her disability by running in the Illinois Marathon.
Your UI7 Newsbreak starts right now.
From the Richmond Journalism Teaching Studio at the University of Illinois campus, this is your UI7 Newsbreak.
Good morning, I'm Anike Owoye.
And I'm Dorothy Teng.
We have some developing news this morning. UVI campus police are investigating a death around 3 a.m. at the Cranert Center in Urbana.
University Police spokesman Patrick Wade confirms officers responded to a fire early this morning at the outdoor amphitheater at Cranert. The responding officers confirmed that a 21-year-old man apparently set himself on fire. The investigation is ongoing and the coroner has yet to release the identification of the individual. Wade says this is believed to be an isolated event. University officials will make resources available to any campus community member in need of services.
Turning to campus news, some of UVI community members are finding ways to combat President Trump's actions toward undocumented students.
UI7 Newsbreak's Matthew Eglin gives us insight into some of the resources for undocumented students at Illinois.
Defending somebody, this is about bringing the facts as straight as they are.
The Women's Resource Center in La Casa Cultural Latina is uniting to increase the support undocumented students need here at U of I. The two resource centers hosted an event to encourage campus community members to become allies of the targeted group. There are many myths about this group of students. Funding is just one of the many frustrations they face. Some say these students suck up all of the financial resources from traditional students, but undocumented senior Jaime Nolasco says,
I've had to work twice as hard. My mom has to work 2 to 3 jobs just to support me being here, and it's been a struggle just for me to graduate, but I'm on my way.
His mother pays his tuition out of pocket. Her health has suffered as a result.
Nolasco, like many other undocumented students, is not eligible to take out loans or apply for scholarships. Nolasco and La Casa Director Gio Perez are working with state legislators to pass a bill allowing undocumented students to qualify for financial aid. Perez has been working with undocumented families for more than 15 years, way before she arrived at the university.
There is a lot of misunderstanding about it, and I think it's important that we educate. That's why we are here. We are an institution of higher education. That's our job, to educate and to open up for discussions on very complex issues.
Perez started a scholarship fund for U of I students in an effort to increase financial support for students like Nolasco.
Promoting the private scholarships that Gio previously talked about, donating to La Casa is definitely a step in the right direction.
To learn more on how you can support these students, check out La Casa's website. In Champaign, I'm Matthew Eglin, UI7 Newsbreak.
Spring is in the air, and with that comes festivals and celebrations. UI7 Newsbreak's Grace Acebu tells us about a springtime celebration that has cultural significance to 1 billion people worldwide.
Ami Deshpande is a junior in interdisciplinary health, and Holi is a special time of the year for more reasons than one.
It's one of our biggest festivals, and it's something we celebrate at home, back at our temple in my hometown, and I've kind of tried to keep it part of my life.
Asha for Education organizer Kapil Dev explains the meaning behind the festive colors.
Holi is like an event of where the spring begins. So that's why you have the colors, because in spring you have different flowers blossoming. We bring our families together, have a nice time, enjoy, and put colors on each other.
I'm here behind Florida Avenue Residence Hall, where thousands of people have gathered to celebrate the Indian Festival of Colors, Holi. Asha for Education U of I chapter holds the event every year, not only to celebrate Indian culture, but also to raise awareness and raise funds for underprivileged children back in India. Deshpande says that being able to celebrate Holi helps keep her close to her Hindu roots.
It's been kind of difficult, I think, to stay attached to my Indian culture here, away from home. So I think this is a nice way to be able to celebrate a Hindu holiday and like with other people who are have the same culture, while also spreading awareness and celebrating with others in the community.
Deshpande says Holi is without a doubt the best time of the year.
I love Holi and I love celebrating it.
Holi usually occurs in the month of April each year. In Urbana, I'm Grace Asebu, UI7 Newsbreak.
Easter was on Sunday, and Wingstop Champaign hosted an Easter egg hunt and festival. Over 200 people attended, but eggs became scarce as more and more people showed up. UI7 Liz Jason takes us to the hunt.
Eat it. At Crystal Lake Park in Urbana, children and their families searched for eggs as well as enjoyed each other's company. Wingstop is closed 3 days out of the year, and this past year, they've hosted non-for-profit events on their off days. 2 weeks ago, in honor of Easter, store franchisee Sahil Contractor started planning a community Easter egg hunt.
Everyone had a lot of fun, so, you know, there's a little chaotic, but that's expected, you know, so it's a good time overall.
Why was it chaotic? Well, with more people, there was a need for more eggs. Today being the first time that Wingstop has hosted an Easter egg hunt, it was unclear how many would show up. Roughly 800 showed up today, and all proceeds will go to Carl Hospital. Sahil and the rest of the Wingstop team gave out golden eggs to those who did not receive any or many eggs.
I have a golden egg.
What eggs that you got? Originally, there were over 2,500 eggs to be dispersed, but by the third hunt, there were only 500 left.
We ran 3 separate races, and it didn't go as planned. Usually we had separate age groups, but there was just too many of one age group. Like, that was a majority. There was a line past the bridge, up the stairs, so we had to make it fair as possible for everyone, because this is for the kids. It's not, I mean, the adults are here, you know, have a good time. They have to watch their kids, but this is for the youth, and I'm just trying to bring, you know, I'm trying to make their day a lot better.
Wingstop's Easter egg community hunt raised $1,000 from donations, which will be given to Carl Hospital. In Urbana, Liz Jason, UI7 Newsbreak.
For this week's weather, it looks like we're getting a preview of some summer weather. Expect hot temps with a high of 80 and sunshine throughout the day. You'll need your umbrella tomorrow as we have showers and a high of 74.
And the marathon is this weekend, but it looks like there will be showers and some cooler temps coming our way.
After our break, the Illini baseball team season is coming down to the wire. We have updates from last night's game and the importance of the upcoming series.
And a local musician takes the stage to celebrate his 79th birthday.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Keep up, James, keep up. Come on, come on. All right, over here we have our official GMI mug. I forgot how much it costs.
$45.
That's a lot of money. Okay, keep going. Over here we have our anchor chairs. This is where our anchors sit every Friday morning. We usually get here about 7. You guys got any questions so far? No, not really. All right, so over here we have our camera. Make sure you tune in 9 a.m. Friday, GMI.
This weekend marks the 9th annual Illinois Marathon in Champaign-Urbana. UI7 Newsbreak's Sarah Chardy gives us a peek at one runner's journey to the finish line.
Track athlete at North Central College. Her home is in Tolona, Illinois, where she is a triplet with 2 sisters. Because of a premature birth, Eisenmenger lost her sight and has been legally blind all her life. Still determined to be an athlete, Eisenmenger found a love for running.
Something that I knew I could do if I lost all of my remaining sight, and that became running, because when I'm tethered to someone who's sighted, they're replacing what I don't have, which is my eyes.
She has sister Kaehler around to help and support her.
There's 2 baskets with 3 sets of bunny ears. There, she just sent you the description. It helps that we're all girls. Easy to talk about guys and all sorts of stuff like that. I leave the running to Ashley.
Without her eyes, she found a new way to excel as a runner. Eisenminger trains for her races using a guide runner connected to her by a tether, like this one. This weekend, Eisenminger will be running the 5K at the Illinois Marathon event in Champaign. She has participated in this event consistently for the past 6 years.
When I tether up to a guide, I don't need to use my eyes at all. So they're essentially replacing what I don't have. And it's one of the few times in my day-to-day where I don't feel blind or I don't feel hindered by my blindness.
This athlete doesn't let her disabilities get in the way of her success. In Tolono, Sarah Ricciardi, UI7 Newsbreak.
The Illinois baseball team hosted Western Michigan last night. Illini bats heated up early and scored 13 runs in the first 5 innings. The non-conference game improved the Illini record to 15 wins and 19 losses. Illinois travels to Purdue this weekend for a 3-game series. The Illini are a game and a half back of the Boilermakers in the Big Ten standings. Illinois will need to jump ahead of Purdue in order to qualify for the Big Ten tournament.
This weekend was the 79th birthday of the local legend who has been sharing his musical talents with the community for 50 years. UI7 Newsbreak's Natalie Stewart introduces us to Gerald Candy Foster for this week's See You Neighbor.
Gerald, better known as Candy Foster, has been taking care of business for the last 50-plus years, making a name for himself performing the blues. Growing up around music, Foster says he got advice from the greats.
Was William Evans from Akron, Ohio, better known as Count Demon. He told me to be, he said, don't be a singer, be an entertainer. And I never forgot that.
Mother and daughter Sandy and Candy Phillips say that Foster always keeps them laughing on the road.
He tells great James Brown stories. Oh my God, I get him to tell you those. And he's just a wonderful person. Everybody in Champaign-Urbana loves Candy.
Candy says that his stories and experiences are unmatched.
Working with him, it's fun to have the chemistry on the stage, because he'll start doing the dance, and then we'll start doing the dance with him, and then the crowd is laughing, and everybody's into it. So it's fun to actually just be on stage with him, and being around someone who's been around so much music and so many different musicians. It's just awesome.
Though tonight is about a celebration of Foster's life, he says that it's all about entertainment and giving back.
This is a community that I've really latched on to because they have opened their arms up and welcomed me all over this community in Champaign County and all over. And all I do is try to give back, because they've been really good to me and supported me throughout the years.
In Champaign, UI7 Newsbreak, Natalie Stewart.
For more UI7 Newsbreak, please follow us. So the story about the runner, that was amazing. Could you imagine yourself running blind?
No. In fact, I barely exercise. The other day my mom told me I need to exercise more because I couldn't fit into a skirt.
Yeah, and running is... Oh my goodness, your mom said that? Yeah. Well, running is a great way to do it. It burns so many calories.
It is. I really need to get on top of that.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about running a 5K this summer.
Really?
But I gotta train. I gotta start training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's nice that it's getting warmer out, so I can go outside, start running around. Running in the track and the arc is not fun, so I need to get outside.
Yeah. Speaking of beautiful weather, did you go to the Easter egg hunt? I wish I did.
I went home this weekend, and there were no Easter egg hunts in my backyard, but I did eat some jelly beans, so I did get candy. No, did you do anything fun for Easter?
Yeah, I had chocolate bunnies.
Yeah,
that's
always a good treat for Easter is chocolate. I love it.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. Loving the warm weather. For more UI7 Newsbreak, please follow us on Facebook.
Or check out more of our stories on our YouTube page.
That's all we have for this edition of UI7 Newsbreak.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.